Okay, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon, Sangappa. How are you?
I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you for asking. And what about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm also good. Yes.
Okay. Since for the first time we are meeting by video call. So I think 2 months ago, two
Sangappa,
months ago,
it's been a long time. I think we had connected once.
yes, by audio call, ma'am.
Okay, an audio call. Okay. Okay.
Not met with video call. So this is the first time we are meeting each other.
Okay, okay. That's good. Okay.
Okay. So please,
So, tell
uh,
me what you, yeah.
please, would you don't mind, please introduce yourself, ma'am. Please.
Okay, so I'm Alka and I'm a senior citizen.
Yes.
Connecting you from Lucknow, it's the capital of UP. If
Okay.
I talk about my academics, I'm a postgraduate in English.
Mhm.
Yeah, about my hobbies, I love to read and listen to music sometimes. Yeah, and I play chess. So that's about me.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Good to know. I hear you. It's my turn. My name is Sangappa. I'm connecting you from Bangalore, which is in Karnataka. Actually, I born and raised from a small village, which is a rural place. But right now, I have been staying in Bangalore because I have been working in government sector for the last 15 years. If concerned to my hobbies, I love to read or watch YouTuber conversations and English stories. Sometimes, if I get any free time, I watch like motivational speeches, inspirational speeches, and all. Yeah, that's all about me, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, so
Mm,
yeah. So do you
yeah,
have any questions for me? Or
mm,
we can
eh,
talk on some anything, whatever you wish to.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I think 2 months ago or 3 months ago, we met to each other by audio call. That time he was busy, so just
Yes, yes,
just
yes,
uh,
yes.
just min- just 10 minutes we spoke each other, and after that we said that we will connect in future by video call. So
Yeah,
this
maybe I don't know the reason. Something had happened, so I had to leave abruptly that time, but I don't remember. Yes. So this is for the first time.
I remember, ma'am. I remember exactly. So I think 3 months ago we met each other.
Yeah, 3 months ago, maybe more, I don't
Mm,
exactly don't remember. Yeah, but it's been months, yeah.
mm.
So how you practice in what way? I mean to say, what are the things that you follow?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I have been started my English journey 5 months ago. So since then, I am every day I am practicing with the people, connecting people by audio call, sometimes video call.
Oh,
And apart from that, most of the time I watch YouTuber conversations. Like I watch your most of the videos I watched every day, and so many times I am commented to your video as well. And
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
yeah, and
Yeah, thank
Shanta ma'am from Karnataka and Rajini ma'am and your video. So many YouTubers like you, good speakers are there. So like your videos every day I'm watching by learning purpose because you are a good speaker. I know very well about, and you have done a postgraduate in English language. So you are speaking really good by listening up your conversational speeches. So definitely we can also learn something from you, and we can also try to become a good speaker in future, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much for appreciating me, but still I have to learn a lot. Yeah, I'm not that good speaker. I'm trying.
Yeah, ma'am.
I did somebody was calling you.
Yeah, okay, okay, ma'am, it happens. Okay. Yeah, ma'am, actually I would like to ask you a question. You are speaking really good, and what are the uh, tips did you follow, ma'am, to get this much affluency?
Okay, what I did, exactly. If I tell you, I used to listen a lot of conversational videos.
Okay.
Yeah, on the YouTube and
Mm,
sometimes to the trainers also. There are like on English Yari. I used to
okay.
follow, one trainer. He's very
Mm,
favorite of mine. His name is Nand Gopal, something like that. Yeah, Nand
mm,
Gopal. Yeah, exactly. I'm forgetting his name. Yeah.
Mm.
So he's a very, very favorite of mine. So I listen to him most of the time. And
Mm.
yeah, I read a lot. Sangappa, I'm very fond of reading.
Okay.
Reading, listening, and speak daily. So I
Mm.
think all these things, all together. So
Mm.
practicing with all these three things, they help me. And
Mm.
earlier I was not good when I followed all these three things. And I used to write a little, not that much.
Okay.
Only with the vocabulary words I would practice making sentences with them and finding the meaning on the Google and
Mm.
the meaning. So sometimes I will find the synonyms of that particular word. So in this way, I would write a little. I mean to say all that four pillars, as we say,
Okay.
LSWR. So I used to follow everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So all these things, they help
Mm.
me to speak better. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am. Right now, what no? Nowadays, we have a lot of applications are there, like ChatGPTs and Google applications are there to find
Yes.
out the new vocabulary. But earlier days, when you were in a schooling time and colleging time, so English was very quite difficult. That time, how you were practicing, ma'am? That time, uh,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Such a good question you asked me. Yes. So
mm,
yeah, there was no different ways to practice, in my time.
mm,
And we never knew that this spoken language is so important. We
mm,
were not aware of this. If somebody is able to speak English, is good, and we would never think about that. Even I must study. Even I must learn this language. That must was not there. If somebody knows, it's okay. Somebody doesn't know, it's okay. So, yeah. So yeah, but I used to read from my very childhood. So whenever there was some difficult word, nowadays
mm,
we can search on any Google and all that is there. But
mm.
I have got my dictionary and turn the pages, then find the meaning. My father actually, when I was in class third, my father taught me how to find the words exactly in the dictionary. So
Mm,
that time only dictionary we had. So
mm.
so we used to follow dictionary to find some meaning of the word. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You are right, ma'am. Actually, when I was studying in a diploma that time also, we didn't have this kind of, Google and ChatGPTs are not available. So that time also, and that time I was also doing the same thing, like, using the dictionary, whatever if I get any new vocab that time, finding the dictionary, exact the meaning and writing in my native language because that time I was facing a lot of problems to learn this language. So
Oh,
because basically my schooling was completely my native language, which is a Kannada, ma'am. So nowadays I have been started because nowadays English is really important because if you want to survive, if you want to survive in society comfortably, so
uh,
definitely take English. So in nowadays, what will happen? English is a mandatory language, like because if
yes,
I want to teach to our kids, so we have to teach in English language only. Because in future, what will happen? So English is like a completely mandatory language. It would.
yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why we have to become fluently, we have to speak fluently and we have to teach to our kids. So that's why we have to learn at least this language. So
Yes.
that's why I have been learning them for since 5 months. So every day I watch your conversations and so many good speakers are available in YouTube channel. So by so watching like your videos, we are also learning. So ma'am, one more question I would like to ask, one more question. So what is your opinion about pronunciation? Because I am from Kannada medium student when I was in schooling time. So I am facing little quite difficult to pronounce some vocabulary. So how can I practice them, ma'am?
Oh,
Because
okay. You have difficulty. Okay,
mm,
you have difficulty in pronouncing some few words, right?
yes.
But okay. So as I have watched so many videos, so I what I extracted from these videos is that if somebody is having a problem in the pronunciation, so that person should speak aloud. Whatever you are reading. Suppose you're reading something, so you
Okay.
read it aloud. And there are some tongue twisters also to help. So follow these and yeah, and you know what you do, you can practice so sorry, you can record your voice. After that you find it where you are making pronunciation mistakes where you are making. You can work on that, you know. If you so do you have some difficulty in pronunciation? I don't find it, you know, because you speak so well.
Yeah, ma'am. But sometimes, like whenever sometime finding new vocabulary, like sometime, acceleration, some of the words will find something. Whenever I'm finding new words, that time my mind goes blank and mispronunciation will happen. So that's why I'm asking this question. And some of the like you viewers are watching these videos, so they can also get something from this
Yeah,
video.
yeah, but reading aloud is very nice. You know, it's a very good practice. You know, yeah.
Mm.
If somebody has this problem, then you know, I used to read it in my mind. When
Mm.
watching so many videos, like it's been 10 or 11 months for me when I joined this platform. So what I have like gathered the information is that once anybody who's having the pronunciation difficulty, then we should read it aloud. You know, so
Mm.
these muscles of mouth muscles will work on that. You
Yes,
know,
yes,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. The thing is that, you know. So
yes.
now even I read aloud, you know, but we find it something weird, you know, like
Mm.
we are reading aloud. So I don't like this method, but still I follow this. Yeah.
So, yeah, ma'am, it's a continuous process. Learning is a, a continuous process.
It's never ending. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's never ending.
Now we have to learn up to our life. Whenever we live, up to we have to learn. It's not an ending process. So
Yeah,
one more
it's
question
never
to
ending.
ask.
We will go
Ma'am,
on learning. We can't say that I'm done with this language. Now I never, nobody can say, you know.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Because no
Yeah.
one is perfect. Always this is the learning process. We have to learn consistently and
Yes.
continually.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, 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 absolutely true. Yeah. So
Yeah, ma'am.
you are from Bangalore now, Sangappa. You are from Bangalore, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I am from Bangalore.
Yeah, but Bangalore, you have a good atmosphere of spoken English in your place.
Yes, yes. Nowadays, because my Bangalore is a IT hub city. Many people
Yes.
are really good English. Even in market, grocery people who are selling grocery, and so many like a small customers, and so many market people also speaking really good English.
Yes,
Because
yes, I know. Yes. I've been to
mm,
Bangalore. What I saw there, that even the shopkeeper, vendors, you know, street side vendor,
yes,
everybody
yes,
knows English. Yeah, they know English. Yeah. Well, what is
yeah,
your mother tongue? What is your mother tongue?
ma'am. My mother tongue is Kannada, ma'am.
Kannada.
Kannada. Yes,
Kannada.
yes, ma'am. I speak since childhood. I speak Kannada only, so that's why I'm very fluent in Kannada. But I had passion to learn this language earlier, but we didn't learn because of lacking of practice, and like that time I didn't have this much of privilege about smartphone and internet facility, and yeah, tool applications are available nowadays. So nowadays is difficult, quite easier to learn this language.
Yeah, but in your initial stage, I mean to say, when in your earlier days, when you practice this language, so did you
Mm.
have any difficulties? I think everybody has initially when we, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, initially, ma'am, everyone is struggling to learn this language because it would be vocabulary part, lacking of vocabulary part, so we are not able to construct the words. And grammatical in grammatical part we are making mistakes because we didn't know about completely grammatical aspects. So that's why we are struggling. But nowadays, you are consistently speaking with the people. Automatically, we can fix that all those things.
yes, yes. So right now, what you are doing? Are you, what are you doing? Tell me that
Regarding about, ma'am.
regarding anything. What your job you do? You study? What do you do?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I have done a diploma in 2004 itself. Since then, I used to work in private sector around 6 years, and after
Okay.
that, I decided to join government sector. So since 2009 to so far, I have been working in government sector, ma'am. But nowadays, why I am learning this language means my kids' purpose, because nowadays we are struggling to learn this language. In future, my kids should not struggle to learn this language.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
my main is to teach my kids to speak English. They have to also speak English. So
Yeah.
my main
Yeah.
is to create English environment to my home, ma'am.
Yeah. Very nice. Very. So your children can speak in
Yeah, ma'am.
English.
Yeah, they will also speak, ma'am. Because I
Okay.
have 5, 6 years and 12 years and 14 years kids I have, ma'am. So they can also speak really good because I have enrolled my kids to English medium school. So every day they are also speaking in English language only in school. And so once they enter into my home, so again we have to create English environment in my home itself. So then
Yes.
only they completely once immersed in this language, definitely they will learn.
Yes, yes, absolutely true. Yes. So your children
But
are in English medium school? They are
yeah,
in
ma'am.
English. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. I enrolled English medium school only. And nowadays, ma'am, what do you say about, ma'am? Nowadays, most of the young students and kids also involving and always they are using about gadgets like a mobile phone and laptop and all.
Yes.
What is that, ma'am?
Sorry? Yeah, yeah, children. You're telling about children. They are using these mobile phones and all that. Yeah. They
Yes.
know much, what I don't know, and my grandchildren, they know so
Mhm.
many things. Like I have two granddaughters, the younger one is 6 years and the elder one is 12 years. And they both
Mhm.
are so good at, they doing all these things on the, this mobile and all that. They can do so much. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
And
Yes.
they, and they taught me one thing. My 6-year-old granddaughter, she told
Uh,
me, I was so surprised to see her. First of all, the vocabulary is so good. One day she
uh,
used one word, I don't remember the exact word. So I asked her
uh,
what's the meaning of this. I never knew the meaning. I asked her what's the meaning of that word, and she told me that. So I told her
uh,
from where did you learn. So because these children, they watch a lot of cartoon films and then the cartoon films are in English and they are in
mm.
the school. So they are so good at doing all these things. And she used my wallpaper. She every now and then she used to change my wallpaper. I asked her, you know how to change the wallpaper. And to put
Uh,
a song on any clipping, they will put any song on the pictures and all that. I wonder,
mm.
these small children can do so much.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So nowadays,
So
generation is too high. So like how we came from generation one to now we using 5G. So in the same way, our kids are also in the 5G only. So they have
yes,
very intelligent. Sometimes we are struggling to find something, some words, or we are struggling to find something in the mobile itself. They can easily work on that. Easily
yes,
they
yes.
will everything.
See, nowadays, no, we are like some persons are on this application. Some are
Mm.
learning about the idioms. Sometimes we discuss about the idioms too. So,
Uh,
my granddaughter, when she was 5 years age, when she was only 5 years, one day she used an idiom with me. I told her, "Can you do this?" Something I told her, "Can you do this?" It was some painting and all that. It was related to painting. And what idiom she used, I was so wonderstruck. She
mm.
told me, yeah, it's a piece of cake for me. I looking at her face, I was so surprised, this idiom. So
Oh,
that time she was only 5 years, and 5 years old child,
mm,
she knows the meaning of this idiom. She knows few more idioms, and these
mm.
idioms we are like discussing on this journey of ours. Yeah, so I sometimes I wonder.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I would like to last one more question. Yes,
Yes.
in you are in this age. So, what is the reason behind it? You are practicing more, and you are speaking. You are connecting with the people every day. Because I'm watching your so many videos. Consistently, you are speaking with the people. So, what is the reason behind it, ma'am? Actually.
Yeah. Exactly, there are two reasons for me. One is to have my fluency. I want to become more better and better. So that's I'm
Yes.
practicing every day. And the
Okay.
second thing is it's a very good pastime for me actually. After my
Mm,
lunch earlier when I had not joined this, so earlier I
mm,
used to feel bored the whole day, what to do the whole day. Sitting at
mm,
home, sometimes turning the pages of some magazine or watching TV. There was
mm,
nothing much to do for me. But when I
mm,
have joined here, so I'm so busy with everybody, so I enjoy this. So it's a good pastime for me. So I'm enjoying this. Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
For nothing special, yeah, for my pastime and to have a good fluency of mind. So only for these two reasons, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Really, really, I heads up you, ma'am, because in this age, you are consistently speaking with the people, connecting people, and now you have enthusiasm to get a fluency
Yeah,
better. And so,
yes,
really,
because I had faced some, embarrassing moments in my life with this language when I was unable to speak that time. It
mm,
happened, once or twice, so, but now I feel that when I practice here, when I have a good fluency of mind, maybe embarrassing moments I won't be facing in future. So,
mm.
yeah, so but this is the reason.
I feel that today is my fortune day, ma'am, because I am speaking with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for having conversation
I,
with.
I'm so glad to connect with you because every time we spoke only on the audio calls, right? And today I
Yes.
got a chance to talk to you. So even I'm so elated and I'm so happy.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Since so many days I was trying to connect with you. So today we got the opportunity.
Yes,
Uh,
yes,
thank you so much, ma'am.
yes.
Okay. Shall we wind up the session, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Sangappa. Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you for giving me your time. Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye,
Have a good time. Yes. Bye bye.
ma'am.
Yes.